Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Haritha and my kunya is Muslim. Welcome to my channel. There are actually lots of insensitive comments that we come across when polygyny is in question. However, in recent times, I've come across certain type of laws and it's alarming and annoying to say the least. So if you've ever used this word for your co-wife or you as a husband have used this for your wife or any of your wives, then ensure you do not do that again. You do not say that again because it's very insensitive to say the least. So the first comment is, she can leave. She can leave. And please don't say you're staying because of kids. I saw this comment recently, and as recent as like 4 days ago, yeah, a sister mentioned that she's a second wife, and she said that to imply that if the first wives are so sad that their husband married another wife, they should just leave. After all, and there are many single mothers out there, and they can just become one, and they'll be fine. Hmm. Well, it's true. She can leave. I think I've even made a video about if you find it unbearable, you can leave. However, even for those who will choose to stay, they will still, struggle. Staying does not mean that they've gotten a hang of it and they're perfect with, what has happened. Especially in the beginning, they will transition. First wives would transition. You understand? So I find that comment really insensitive to say the least. Because you didn't come to that polygyny to share. You didn't come to that polygyny for any other thing than to turn that polygyny into monogamy for yourself. Because why are you so quick to throw that as the best thing after sliced bread? She should leave and become a single mother. Single mothers are doing fine. So why didn't you remain single? Single ladies are doing fine too. So why did you get married? If you want to be insensitive, so you too, why? Why did you have to marry a married man? Be sensitive in throwing these comments around. When I saw it, of course, I replied to the sister. I replied to the sister. However, I also prayed immediately that Ya Rabbi, please, I do not want this kind of person anywhere in my life as a mafna to myself and to everyone I care about, to be honest, because that is an insensitive mindset and I don't want it around myself and anyone that I love. The other very common insensitive comment we throw around in polygyny is you know what you were signing up for. You knew you were marrying somebody's husband. So there is really no need for that kind of comment, to be honest. This usually comes up when a second wife is complaining about, her struggles. And then, first wives are quick to say, not just first wives, even people generally, society is quick to say, but you knew what you're signing up for. You knew he was married and you still wanted to marry him. The thing is, you can never be 100% ready for anything. There's always an expectation versus reality kind of thing in almost every aspect of our lives. Doesn't matter if it's monogamy or polygyny, even motherhood. You don't actually know 100% what you're signing up for. So they deserve that room to feel shocked. They also deserve that room to adjust. No matter how prepared they have been, coming to be a second wife, third or fourth wife, there is no preparation enough. You probably have an idea, but even if you're from a polygynous family, all your friends are into polygyny, your sisters are into polygyny, your polygyny is a different polygyny from all of that. So they are allowed to feel and adjust and, transition too, yes, and get used to the environment. So there are things that would happen. They probably thought about, every woman who is agreeing to marry a man who is previously married knows for sure that there are days your man won't be with you. If you're a virgin, he stays with you for a week. If you're not a virgin, 3 days, and then he goes back to sharing the time. And then she starts to see that aside from the sharing time, there's also a thing of the man struggling with, managing the two homes, especially in the beginning. And it's very okay for her to feel a certain type of way. So that whole thing of, but you knew what you're signing up for. No, it's an insensitive thing to say. You can never be too sure what you're getting into. I have been a mother not once, not twice. Even though I knew what I was signing up for, I wanted to be a mother, there were certain things that I was like, oh, so this is really motherhood. So every time it comes with new things that, you have to learn, unlearn and relearn. So that word, just throwing that word of, but you knew what you're signing up for, please, let's tone it down. No one really know 100% what they are signing up for. So yeah, we have an idea, but not like you know in totality what you're signing up for. Okay? And the insensitivity on the man's side, It's quite a lot, to be honest. But like I said, I'm just reacting to the very common ones that I see around. Is if she doesn't want, she can go back to her father's house, and this is usually thrown at first wives. Oh, especially for men who are already tired of their wives and just hoping that she leaves. Not the ones who did it because they want multiple wives, but the ones who did it because they are somehow hoping that that other wife will be a reason why the first wife will choose to go. So those type of men are easily or quick to say, hey, if you don't want, you can just go back to your father's house. If you don't, go back to your father's house. So that's such an insensitive thing to say because for a man who fears Allah and loves and values the women in his life, you shouldn't just be there to provide financially. You are also there to protect, and protection, I think I've mentioned a couple of times, extend beyond war you have to fight to protect your wife. No, emotional protection. Emotional security is a height of security for women. I don't know how many are wired and what's the top for you people, but emotional security is just as important to us as financial security, if not even more important, considering the fact that a lot of women can offer themselves financial security in recent times. So emotional security is not even negotiable. So imagine being emotionally immature to handle the women in your life. So just throwing that word around, if you're not okay, you can go back to your father's house. It's such an insensitive thing to say. These are the three major insensitive comments and very, very common insensitive comments that I come across a lot, and I don't like it. It's not nice. It's not good. It doesn't help anybody. So please, tone it down. Okay, may Allah make it easy for us, and may Allah help us to be in our best state of Iman and adapt every day, all the time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.